is solid enough. It props people up right into your nair, which kind of combos into everything. And just a character that really can shut Absa's movement down. So it's a very swingy, very momentum-based matchup, as a lot of matchups in this game tend to be.
I can totally see that for sure. It's also going to depend on where we decide to start. We going Tower of Heaven or we going Jules Vale? It looks like we're on Tower of Heaven, or I guess Ether University, going into this game 1.
Yeah, I like the stage pick, honestly, for both players. This is a stage where Malo really loves having access to those plat drop aerials, namely back air and nair. And Absa just so fast around these platforms and able to cover a ton of space with that cloud in ways that force people to interact in ways they don't want to.
Right now, it is definitely Alto's game. I mean, look at this pressure, holding down center stage and kind of keeping Abruh on the back foot this entire time. And look at that percentage differential. Finally, Abruh getting some good hits in, throwing out some bombs, just the sliding nonstop just to keep the pressure on.
That down tilt is one of Malo's premier tech chasing boxing options. It combos into itself. It's got decent range to it. It's fast, and it kind of does everything you could ask a sliding down tilt to do. So that's a really important part of the character's kit.
I like that waiting out the cloud there just a little bit, just a wee bit. I mean, gotta remember that Absa is very light. If you can get one solid hit, and you could take the stock a little soon, letting that bomb cook. And of course, you got parried into the up strong into the first stock for Alto.
Big parry coming out, and now playing on the back foot is Abruh. As Alto continuing to pile on this lead, that cloud off stage is going to be really, really dangerous for Malo. So one really important part of Malo's recovery is the invincible ledge tech. So what Malo likes to do is he likes to pull out a bomb, usually firecracker, and go right up to the ledge and tech, and then recover and use that to wave land on the stage invincibly. Now Absa can use cloud to mix up that tech timing to ruin that recovery.
I wonder how many layers deeper we're going to get between these two. Because right now we're in the Scrap Fest once more. Just kind of, it looks like Abruh's really struggling to get down from platforms, kind of hold down that center stage. And Alto's just a master of it. Just, hey, let me put down cloud, let me just kind of create this barrier between you, and I can bounce back a lot of the time. But touch and go, because it looks like Abruh's definitely putting up a fight here in the second stock.
Looking a lot better. I mean, we saw like 100% unanswered on that first stock, so this is looking pretty decent so far, but just kind of feeling each other out. Here comes Abruh, trying to get some corner pressure going on. Overextends a little bit with the fair. And just tacking on nickel and dime. Oh, but the finisher!
What a snipe! Just throwing it upward, cooked it just long enough to catch Alto out.
Catches him doing the thunder line, and not gonna kill quite yet. That just high enough top blast zone, but there's the lightning kick. Gonna bring us into last stock.
Sweet spot of the hoof, keeping it very competitive here. Looks like Abruh is the one to start having some sort of percentage lead. I mean, at the start of this game, it was a totally different story, but it's very competitive between these two right now.
Here comes Alto, able to overshoot into the corner with that nair, get the combo started, but Abruh finds the reversal with the up air. Nobody able to really get a super meaningful advantage state yet, but here that could change. Off stage now, also turns it around. There's the cloud pop into the F tilt.
Absolutely delicate platforming between these two. A little bit of down tilt action coming from Abruh, get a little bomb action as well. Be so careful, because if you get lightning kicked, it could be game over. Not quite from center stage, though. Advantage right now is on Alto. Cloud's keeping up the momentum, a little bit of the tilt action.
Using that
and
cloud.
The snipe with the up air to take that game. Nice work.
Beautiful.
The instant replay on that, too. Very delicately, like, waiting it out a little bit, trying to find the right moment to strike it, because you want that sweet spot hit. So again, like the wait, and then you get the second jump and the follow-up. Clean stuff. Very clean.
It looked like Abruh was trying to read a short hop up air there, just trying to stall his recovery out a little bit longer, but beautiful patience on Alto's part. Able to take that first game in a really, like you said, competitive match.
That's a good way to start off the set, that's for sure. Good way to start off the block. Jumping right into this game, too. We're not swapping characters. We're just going to a little bit of a different stage, trying to find some momentum for yourself if you are Abruh. But it's not looking good. This is looking a lot like similar to this first game.
Yeah, so far, the pretty big percentage lead on Alto's part. Abruh having to play really patient out of the corner. Got to get rid of that finisher. This is a stage that I think is also pretty mutually beneficial. I can see why the counter pick happened on Abruh's part. This is a stage that every fire character loves, just having access to those platforms. And also, a lot of characters love plat boosting on the stage. Malo not being one of such characters.
Look at that tech chase on that up strong. My God.
Yeah, Alto is killing it right now. Just lightning precision on every single one of these hits.
Abruh answering back with some good hits here. Not quite a full explosion, but just keeping this aggressive combo game.
Getting the cherry bomb off stage. Going to be able to take that stock on poor DI trying to escape that finisher. That placement, not quite going to be able to get any combos started off of that. But here comes Alto, able to reverse the ledge situation. And off stage we go again, the cloud pop.
But again, answer back, not quite finding a full follow-up as Abruh landed there. But still, that's a pretty good percentage to keep yourself moving. Alto really just excels in a lot of these neutral scraps.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, like I was mentioning at the beginning, Malo's the one with the really, really powerful boxing options, but Alto has just been dancing perfectly around Abruh, able to get all of these clouds and F-tilts going. Beautiful stuff.
And ouch, off the top yet again with that up air. Alto is very firmly in the driver's seat, even in this game, too. I mean, we've seen it keep it competitive here for Abruh. I mean, look at that. That was just kind of full coast-to-coast explosion. So it is very neck and neck here, but Alto just has been constantly boxing out Abruh. Just like the pure distancing, the pure neutral, the way that they're just dancing around each other, staying outside of reach of those explosions.
Yeah, and you don't really see Alto getting these, like, super, like, crazy zero-to-death combos, just kind of nickel and dime, playing the neutral, like, perfectly, might I say, and able to tack on damage slowly but surely and super patient in finding these kills. The positioning has been utterly beautiful.
Again, just like getting up in your face, immediately dash dancing away.
Absolutely just a character with such slippery movement, while not super fast on the ground outside of wave dashing, and that wave dash is crazy.
Yes.
Just using that aerial speed to perfect advantage with the up air.
That parry into just a full send on that is immaculate play. And I love the awareness of that, too. Just quick call out, immediate follow-up with the up air, easily taking the stock. Alto kind of cooking.
That was beautiful. That was hot as hell.
Posting a piece of art for all of us to see in the stream right now. Like, look at that. Every canvas is worth 1,000 words, and every word in that is, ooh, it's kind of nice.
Oh no, I'm getting three words from that one. That's gimme the set. So here we go. Jules Vale gonna be the pick. Very interested in this pick because this is a stage that Absa loves. The ability to touch down on that platform coming out of disadvantage, and just no one's ever had honest intentions on Jules Vale platforms, as I'm sure we'll see. I mean, I'm sure Abruh's cooking up something here, so let's get into Game 3.
Especially because Abruh almost picked this stage, it looked like, for Game 2. Didn't quite go for it, but now we're jumping into it for this Game 3. And it is looking more competitive than we've seen the opening stocks of the past two games. Like, this percentage is neck and neck right now. So maybe it is something about this stage. At the same time, you can't just rest on your laurels, and you can't just pretend it's going to be nice and easy here, because just look at what Alto's constantly cooking up.
God, crazy. I just want to point something out of Alto kind of pioneering the box meta, having some of just like the craziest movement ever, especially with these like cloud pop lightning kicks. Just able to, that's something you really need to set up your positioning for, but Alto just able to do it like in ways that should not be possible.
It's a work of art. It truly is.
It's crazy. There we go.
Catching with the cloud. Very good stuff. I mean, we've been seeing good stuff this entire set long, but continually managing to be impressed, that's for sure.
Yeah, Alto keeping the damage lead going. Gonna drop the stock to an anti-air up strong from Abruh, but 32% extra credit for your troubles might already get lapped. Coming into the stock from Abruh, firing on all cylinders. Just trying to get something going here.
I could really understand the play of Abruh, just trying not to overcommit too hard, because Alto's punishes and just oppressive advantage state has just been brutal to try to overcome. Because like, look, you mess up once and now you're on the outskirts. You're at 90%. You're hoping you can get something good going for yourself. At least you throw the bomb when you land as well, so you can get some of the pressure off you, but it feels a little oppressive.
Yeah, for as much as Malo has really good get-off-me tools, especially coming off the recovery, Abs is a character that can not just edgeguard that, but edgeguard without committing. There we go. F-tilt, up air. Signature confirm of Absa. And this is Abruh's winner side life on the line right now.
Okay, but we're going to the last stock here. So Abruh has a chance to kind of put themselves on the board here.
Playing so carefully around this cloud, but it just like doesn't matter, it feels like sometimes. Just trying to get something going desperately here. Playing around that platform, we get something going off a flat drop back air.
Even pressure going neck and neck percentage here, but it's Abruh who holds this center stage at the very least for right now.
Finds the up tilt, just trying to keep this advantage state going, but that drift on Absa makes it so hard for Malo, not being the fastest character, to maintain that advantage state.
I like the attempt. Alto was ready on the defense, but didn't quite come to fruition. See the tech. Carefully getting back to stage. How will you follow it up? Just look at the spacing between these two as well. It's close.
You have to play perfectly.
You really do. At this percentage, it's like if you are off stage once, you probably will get caught by something. You don't want to get hit by a strong attack or an up air.
And then at the same time, like, these finishers are coming out from Abruh. You have to be really careful with the parry.
Not quite enough, though.
Up strong, not quite going to be able to do it. Great ledge tech.
Beautiful maneuvering around that strong attack.
We go down tilt into the back air. Just trying to get something going. Cherry Bomb is going to start to kill now, but the flashbang getting reversaled.
This is touch and go right here. Can Abruh come back? Can Abruh find a strong enough hit? This is looking really dangerous. Alto firmly in the driver's seat right now.
Oh, beautiful drift from Abruh using the firecracker to cover his recovery. The up air is going to do it. Able to drift in the right direction. You see Alto shaking his head.
That was scary for both players. I know Alto wanted it so bad, and Abruh's just holding on for dear life in every interaction on that last stock. Absolute nail-biter. Finally, Abruh's on the board. Take a second to compose yourself, please, because like I'm over here like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. We need these guys to breathe, let alone we need to breathe.
Exactly.
Coming into this game 4, Forest Floor going to be the counter pick.
Ow. Yeah, that's what it was like. I didn't close that last game. Let me just give you a reminder a little bit that I can, and I will.
Taking that stock a game too late, but not a game too soon. And the finisher coming out from Abruh, 59% on the board, but going to take that 24% trade. Alto. What an opening. And you're going to keep it going. 36% of this extra credit on the board already. Using these platforms, just kind of burst in. Beautiful conversions. Able to chase.
The second stock still on board for Abruh. Kind of holding on for dear life, actually. Like this, Alto has turned into a pure whirlwind. Just keeping up this momentum after seemingly letting that third game go through his fingers. It's just like, all right, now we're not messing around now. No more kid gloves. Let me just try to get this off the top as fast as possible. But it's Abruh who finally gets that stock back after getting 0 to death immediately into this game 4. So I'm worried for Abruh's life right now, but Abruh's still trying to fight as best they can. But they have potentially one more stock to do it on the winner side of this bracket.
These small blast zones are not doing Abruh any favors holding on to that stock. Down a full stock now. You really need to make this count. Make every interaction count. But these lightning kicks coming out already. Beautiful movement from Alto. Just spacing around Abruh perfectly. But we're getting a little bit of nickel and diming from Abruh. Get a little offstage situation set up. Gets the finisher. This is the damage that Abruh needs to bring this back.
Yeah, every trade is just so much worse for Abruh too. So just this play where I need to keep you in disadvantage, I need to keep finding these solid hits. If Abruh finds a stock without losing like another like 20 more %, it is a very competitive game still.
And honestly, Malo, while not having the biggest, say, X factor of any character, that should kill. That small top blast zone doing you so much good there.
Absolutely. I know that Alto wanted it for those up airs, but like, okay, now playing against you just a wee bit. 70%? Nothing to sneeze at, but at the same time, it's not game over yet, absolutely. I mean, we saw that last game go to like 150% across the board, so this is going to be another nail-biter, too, between these two.
Yeah, and already, I mean, 48% on the side of Alto, but the finisher, you're dead!
No! That is so unfortunate. Abruh's own, but yeah, you have to just shrug it off at that point. Your own explosion.